Santham Academy. Welcome to Digital Kaksha. To get updates on new videos, click the subscribe button and the bell icon.
Hello everyone. Let us start with the new chapter today. That is chapter number 4. The name of the chapter is Quadratic Equations. As you have already studied in the previous chapter about linear equation, so let us have a recapitulation of what are linear equations. So we have already learned that those equations whose degree is 1 are called as linear equation. As you can see the example over here, that is 2x plus 4 equals to 0. As you can see here, the degree, which means that highest power of the variable over here is 1. So, such equations whose degree is 1 are called as linear equation. Now today we will be learning about quadratic equations. So, the question arises, what are quadratic equations? So, let us understand what are quadratic equations. Those equations whose degree is 2, or you can read it as an equation whose at least one term is squared. Squared means having a power 2. So such equations whose degree is 2 or whose highest power is 2 are called as quadratic equations. Let us understand it with the help of an example. The example is 3x squared plus 4x plus 2 equals to 0. As you can see, there are 3 terms which are 3x squared, 4x and 2. Out of these 3 terms, the first term is having the power 2. That means that the highest power in this equation is 2. So, such equation will be called as quadratic equation. Now, you should know how to write the quadratic equation in the standard form. So, let us see here the standard form of writing the quadratic equations is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now, for this to be a quadratic equation, it must satisfy one important condition. That condition is the value of a should not be equals to 0. If it happens that the value of a becomes equals to 0, then what will happen? As you can see, if I substitute the value of a equals to 0, then the first term will become 0 and our equation will be written as bx plus c equals to 0. It will become the linear equation instead of quadratic equation. Therefore, it is necessary that the value of a should not be equals to 0. Now let us understand what is a, b and c over here. As you can see that a is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x and c is the constant term over here. So let us just compare the standard form with the example that we have written above. So, the value of A on comparing will be equals to 3. The value of B, which is the coefficient of x, on comparing will be equals to 4, and the constant on comparison will be equals to 2. Now, let us understand what is the meaning of solution of quadratic equation. Yes? So, it means that those value of unknown variable which satisfy the given equation are called as the solution of the quadratic equation. Suppose alpha is the root or solution of the quadratic equation. It means that when we will be substituting in place of x alpha in the given equation, then we will be getting our value equals to 0. It means that on substituting a into alpha square plus b into alpha plus c, we will be getting our answer equals to 0. Now, we will understand how to find the solution of the given quadratic equation. There are several methods of finding the solution of the quadratic equation. So, the first method is by factorization. The second method is by using the quadratic formula, and the third method is by completing the square method. In this chapter, we will be learning the first two methods only, which is by factorization and by using the quadratic formula. We will not be learning the third method as it has been omitted by CBSE. Now, we will be learning the methods to check whether the given equation is quadratic or not. So, to check whether the given equation is quadratic or not, we need to follow the following steps. So, the first step is write the equation in its simplest form. If the equation is not given in the simplest form, your first step is to simplify the given equation in its simplest form. After simplifying it, you have to compare the equation with the standard form of quadratic equations, which is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, where the value of a should not be equals to 0. After comparison, if the given equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then it is a quadratic equation. So, let us understand this with the help of example, that how to check whether the given equation is quadratic equation or not. So, the question is, check whether x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 equals to x minus 2 whole cube is a quadratic equation. As we have studied the steps to check how to find whether the given equation is a quadratic equation or not, so the first step was to simplify the given equation. So let us simplify the given equation. As you can see, on the right hand side, we are having x minus 2 whole cube. You have already studied about the identity a minus b whole cube. So here we will be simplifying the RHS part by applying the identity. So by using the identity a minus b whole cube, which is equals to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube, we will be solving the given equation. So, on comparing, we will get the value of a equals to x and the value of b equals to 2. On expanding the identity, we will be getting x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 equals to a cube, which is equals to x cube minus 3 into x square into 2 plus 3 into x into 2 square minus 2 cube. We will be simplifying it. Therefore, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 will be equals to x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus 8. Now, we will bring all the terms on the left hand side. So, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1. When this will be shifted to left hand side, it will become minus x cube minus 6x square will become plus 6x square minus 12x and plus 8, and the overall left hand side will become equals to 0. Now, we will be connecting the like terms over here. So, x cube minus x cube will be written together, minus 4x square will be written along with plus 6x square, minus x will be written with minus 12x, and plus 1 and plus 8, which are the constants, will be written together. Now, let us simplify it. Same terms with the opposite side will be cancelled. Minus 4x square and plus 6x square will be simplified to 2x square. Minus x and minus 12x will be simplified as minus 13x plus 1 and plus 8 will be equals to 9 equals to 0. As we will get 2x square minus 13x plus 9 equals to 0. When you will compare it, you will see that the equation is in the standard form of quadratic equation, which is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So, we can conclude that the given equation, which is x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 equals to x minus 2 whole cube, is a quadratic equation. By this method, you can easily check whether the given equation is a quadratic equation or not. So, I hope whatever we have discussed today, that is, what is a quadratic equation, what is a solution of quadratic equation, which are the methods of solving a quadratic equation, and at last, how to check whether the given equation is in the form of quadratic equation or not. Hope so you have understood all the above topics very well. Thank you everyone.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like, share and subscribe for more.